Hey guys, this is DJ Swordtail, aka Andrew. I thought that I give you guys some update, and actually have a word with you guys for once instead of just uploading videos and stuff like that. Um, Basically, I'm just gonna talk about plans that I have, knowing that I finally finished the album I've been working on. The one you guys would see, way back, I say about 6 months ago. Welcome to Death Records. Um, I was just putting out teasers, and I didn't put all the teasers out. But since I finished, I'm basically gonna put a song per day. I just put one out today. The second track, So Little Time. I'm basically gonna go in order with the music, and yeah. So I'm basically gonna go in order. Um, there's 14 songs total that I have. It's actually really 12, but there's two bonus tracks. I don't know how I'm gonna make it exclusive, like how you know uh more work you have to get put in to get those two, but I have two bonus tracks. I really like the tracks. um they don't quite fit as much as the album sound that I intended to, but that's why they're bonus tracks. But they're two good tracks, and they're pretty good, or at least I think. I hope you guys do enjoy. But anyway, so basically the plan is, I'm gonna put them out on YouTube first. The 12 songs. I put the second one out today. I'm gonna put the third one out tomorrow. Um, uh, I'm basically copywriting the stuff right now. The songs have been copyrighted, but I forgot about copywriting the album cover, so I have to wait for that. And who knows how long that's gonna take, because the copywriting takes freaking forever. I don't know if any of you guys gone through that, but it takes a long time. But so basically, with the album, I did all of it myself. Yeah, all of the music's me, just by my head, just coming up with stuff. The album covers me. I pretty much the only kind of thing I didn't really have a touch on was making the music louder. How I made the music louder was using Lander mastering, because I liked how it sounded, the way I did it and stuff. And it's what I wanted to sound like. But I just needed the sounds to be louder, for standard loudness to songs today, because songs now are pretty loud. So I just needed that. And basically what I'm gonna do, I plan, and most people don't do this, is I'm gonna have my original version, no Lander mastering. It's the original volume, which in my opinion, I think it sounds better. There's more dynamics. You hear more of the mid keys, while with the Lander, there's pros and cons. It's louder, the Lander master, but you hear more of the kick and the drum. Basically, that's how I would compare those two. So what I'm gonna do, because I know there's the loudness wars going on and stuff like that with music, I wanted to have the two versions. I'm gonna have my original version, which I think sounds better to me. Some people might like it louder. People might like it lower. So that's why I want to give you guys an option to listen to both of those. But right now, as currently what I'm releasing on YouTube, it's the Lander mastered. So that's what I plan to do with that. Basically, let me talk about inspiration for the album. Basically, the album is it's 80s inspired. Definitely, it's intended to be 80s sounding. You know, there's that typical cliche of the 80s. There's a lot of echo delay and reverb, and I wanted to put that in there, which meant music now doesn't really have that, and it's kind of missing that, which I wish they would put more of that. At least I think so. I think it sounds pretty cool. You know, it makes it sound better. I think so. But yeah. So I wanted to do that. Actually, I say the main inspiration for my music, of course, is Depeche Mode influence. There is a little bit of the Black Queen. There's a band called the Black Queen, which has a God, I'm gonna butcher it. I don't know his last name, but his name is Greg, and you probably will put the puzzle together. He used to be the lead singer for the Dillinger Escape Plan, and it's him. Who else? The guy that played with Nine Inch Nails. It's not Trent, but it's the guy that would help him. You know, just be a backup kind of person to play on stage and stuff. And so yeah, pretty much the Black Queen. I would check them out. I did a cover in the past, probably like about 6 or 7 months ago. It was Secret Scream. I would go check the Black Queen out. They're a great band. I think they should be more known, because if it was on the radio, I'm telling you, the songs would be the biggest hits. At least I think so. So I would check them out, especially Ice to Never. That's their single from their album Fever Daydream. So there's a little influence from them. They basically sound like Depeche Mode mixed with New Order kind of feel, and Nine Inch Nails. So I would check it out, definitely. So there's that influence. And actually, originally I intended was to get most inspiration for this album. I really love Black Celebration from Depeche Mode. That's my favorite album from them. I don't know. I think I like it the best because DM's each album from Depeche Mode didn't really fit into a time period. It doesn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, it sounds way ahead of its time. While Black Celebration, I think, has that 80s sound mixed with Depeche Mode's, unusual kind of sounds they use. So that's why it's my favorite. And there's actually a lot of good songs on there that, that's pretty enjoyable. So that's what I wanted to go with. And the reason why the project took a long time to work on. I mean, really, I was supposed to be done in about a year. I want to say this is the second year. It's finally done. But I still got to get, the album copyrighted. The picture released, so I could release it on things like iTunes and Spotify, and different streaming stuff like that. But as of now, I'm gonna put it on YouTube. So, but anyway, God, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, the reason why it took a while was, one, I didn't have much music like experience wise, like what levels it should be and stuff, and the software I'm using doesn't really have a spectrum board, like a real EQ that you can adjust with the actual sound. So that would have helped, with me learning at the time to get it done quicker, because I do know where the levels need to be. It's just I can't see the levels. I'm doing it by ear, but I've been doing it so long now, for about, I want to say, like 3 to 4 years that I've been working on. See, I've been working on the second album too, while I was working on this at the same time. I mean, it sounds crazy, but I was jumping the gun, but I had good ideas and I didn't want to lose them out of my head, so I wanted to work on the second album. And but I got to where by ear so well, I was able to tell the levels that I had like 10 songs in a matter of like just a month, while this album, I made the songs quick too, but it was just that mastering process, getting to learn where the levels should be and stuff like that. But now that's done, I got that all situated. A lot of it too, it took a while. I was deciding Whether should I put vocals in it? I think that's the most thing that set me back for the longest time releasing this. Should I put vocals? Should it be instrumental? And then what I finally decided was, I'm gonna make it an instrumental because many artists, they don't release an instrumental, not very often. And I wanted to go by, hey, not going by words, or I'm saying find something familiar, because usually songs on the radio you ain't gonna like them really, but they play them so much that it becomes familiar to you, and you know the words, and bam, it's like you like the song. You think you like the song, but you don't, kind of in a way. You guys know what I mean. It's being familiar to you, so you have to sing it. While I wanted to do, I decided, let me do instrumental, because they're not going by words, it's not going by vocals, it's going by just the music alone. And a lot of times when when instrumentals are made, it's gonna be dance, kind of music that you want to get up and groove to, or bump your head to. Which I'm not saying this album I made is not necessarily like that, but I wanted to put more of the emotional level into an instrumental, which normally it would be just, some club or dance beat. And that's what I wanted to do differently with this. So basically, yeah, that's what's going on with that. My album right now, I put a lot of work into it. This is my second year, probably the third year. I lost track. I think I was working on this when, no, I was working on it right before I turned 18. Yeah, I just turned 18 years old, and I'm about to become 20 this November. So yeah, I think it's been almost 2 years, or a couple years actually. So because I was supposed to release this a year ago, but a lot of it too, I started getting the idea like, hey, I could put covers up and stuff like that. So I wanted to do that too, so that's why the cover's been delayed too on the channel. Like, they used to be once a week, but I wasn't putting enough time into my music to get it done, so I needed to do that, because it would have been another couple years or a year, before this got done. So anyway, I think right now I'm going to focus on my music for a while, and then start going back to covers again. I'm going to do covers once in a while. I have one right now. I don't want to say what song it is, but of course it's going to be a Depeche Mode cover, and I want it to be a surprise for you guys, so I ain't going to say. It should be up, but I'll put it up probably a couple weeks. I want to take my time on it. Anyway, I'm rambling on. It's like I got ADD. I probably do, I don't even know. Anyways, so that's what's going on. I know you guys seen an album teaser that I put. See, I don't even know what I want to work on. I'm all over the place. But for now on, I'm going to try to go one at a time on projects. But that's the project I have been working on too, is, I'm kind of doing both albums. That way it doesn't seem that far away, a big of a wait for the next album to come out. So it's kind of good. Anyway, the next one, it's going to be the Blood Moon Prophecy. That's the album name. I did put a teaser up. There's a lot of views on it, so I'm assuming people do like it and they pass it on. I think it goes like 5 views up each time I refresh it. So that's pretty good. That means I'm assuming that people are, one person sees it and then they pass it on to their group of friends, like, hey, you got to check this out. So I'm not saying it's really good. I don't know if it is. I just hope other people like it. So I would suggest checking that out. Little teaser for you guys, seeing what the next album's about. It's totally different. I think I will put vocals on the next album. So basically that's it. That's what I wanted to talk about. I didn't want to be so mysterious. about what's going on. I'm just releasing stuff, and it seems out of order. Like, hey, one time it's covers, then it's a teaser, then it's like, is it gonna be the actual album? So basically, right now, it's gonna be the actual album. I'm releasing the song once per day with my Welcome to Death Records album, and it's just an instrumental album. It's the type that it's good to chill. When you're driving, it's an easy listening kind of thing. But there's some harsh, kind of hard punching, drums and stuff like that. So, yeah, basically that's what I have to say. And I hope you guys, I really appreciate, the time, whoever watches my videos, and I suggest you guys check out my album and stay updated, day by day, because I'm going to be releasing stuff. And I hope you guys enjoy. Peace. Thank you.